get out!
Hello, tankers and tankettes, and welcome to a world of trollolololololololololololololol. Yeah, it's my H35, it's 8.9, it's patch day itself, and there are swarms of T7 combat cars around, and guess what? They can't penetrate the H35 because they don't have sufficient pen and they don't have gold ammo. And so, yeah, this is basically me straight up trolling, and there really is no excuse, but on the other hand, it's hilarious. So, you know, there's that. But if you think this is completely mean of me, then yes, I think it is mean too, but I just couldn't resist. There is actually one time before when this has been possible, and that was when the T1E6 came out after last Christmas, which also didn't have sufficient penetration, although I think I can't remember if it even gets gold shells. It doesn't have sufficient penetration, and it was a very similar case if you were driving a well-armored tier 2, which the H35 is. It's got 40 armor all round, but it also does have some weak spots. As far as I know, though, the T7 combat car can't even pen the weak spots, or at least no one tried. And I had a few games. I tried not to play too many, even though I kept going, you know, just one more, because it was hilarious. But after this one, I pretty much, I think I had one or two after this, and I thought, right, I can't possibly top this match, because I just can't. It's just not possible. So yeah, I know they can't pen me. I also know that there's a cruiser, Panzerjäger, and a T26 which can pen me. That's the only things I have to be worried about, and the rest of the T7s, I can just basically ignore them. The worst they can do is track me, so I'm just going to drive up here, and I have no doubt I'm going to get some downvotes, or that people are, I don't know. It is undoubtedly just mean. Look at this. But when else do you get to do this? It's just hilarious. It is absolutely just hilarious. Yep. There's not much to say right now. We actually have a blue T7 on our team, but I don't think that was intentional. The T2 medium on the hill is my main target here, because I don't know if he can hurt me or not, but I'm not going to give him the chance to find out. The rest of the team is dropping like flies, and yeah, I was actually quite pleased by the prospect, because it meant more for me, basically. So I know where the Panzerjäger, I know where the cruiser are, T26 is on the island, and I've got the T2 medium in my sights, and the rest are all T7s that really can't hurt me, so I felt bad even as I was doing it, but it was just too funny. It really was. If you look at my service record, you'll note that I actually have over 100 battles in the H35, and it was a tier 2 that I kept for a long time, because I knew a lot of people that had lower tiers in not even my previous clan, but one. Wow. Yep, those dings. And so I kept a couple of lower tier tanks to play with those people, and the H35 was one of them. I think this was even before the British tree was introduced, and at low tiers, the only guns that could really hurt the H35 were it's the LOL tractor, the MS1, T26, and pretty much all of the tier 2 tank destroyers. So it's not like you were invulnerable. It wasn't like it was like this all the time, because there is no tank that is like that pretty much. Yep. So, just gonna trundle my way, and hey look, there's another target. I'm actually recording this on the same day that this battle happened, so 30th October, which was, like I said, 8.9 patch day. The game was pretty laggy, I don't know quite why, but it was. And here we go, this guy, Stronek, will... I'm going to give the game away. He's the last to die. He knows what he's doing. He's obviously a good player and was just testing out the T7. And then comes along this horrendous, just this horrible troll in his H35. I mean, oh my god, that's just hacks and cheating, and yeah, it really is. But I'm unapologetic. Well, no, I'm semi-apologetic, because I did feel bad doing it, but at the same time, like I've said, You never get to do this, ever, pretty much. It's only in these very special situations where you've got something at low tiers that just doesn't very much have, well, that English, that doesn't have much pen, and you can just, yeah, that everyone's guaranteed to be trying it out. And just floods and floods of these T7s, and not all the matches went like this. And I did see a few other people in their H35s, and T18s especially. T18s seem to have been a favourite of, you know, I'm not the only person that's had this idea by any means, but yeah, that doesn't make me any better. It really doesn't. Oh, yeah, look at this guy. He knows I've got a slow turret traverse. So the Panzerjäger and the T26 are still alive. The T26 is actually a concern because he's got 5 kills and seems to know what he's doing. And somebody on our team recognised me. And at this point, I just, yeah, I kind of freely admitted what a massive troll I was being. This is pure troll. Yes, it really is. It really is. There's no excuse for this. There's that T26. And, whoa, yep, he can hurt me. And I flood that shot. Bounce one. Bounce that one. Oh, I've got low health for this gun. So I'm okay. I've taken a hit, but I'm half health. Oh, that's bad. Panzerjäger. And also, how did I bounce a shot on the enemy Panzerjäger? That was just, yeah. These are literally the only, well, 2 of the 3 tanks that were a threat, and they came at me together, and this was the only even remotely dicey part. Oh, and this guy, I don't know if he was doing that on purpose, but he actually rammed me and threw off my aim there. Yeah. He actually rammed me and died. He rammed himself to death on an H35. I think he thought, okay, he's low health, I'll take him. But look, see, I admit it. What else could I do but admit it? 10 kills! 10 kills! Yup. This last guy left, Stronek, I think he's more in admiration than anything else, or he's just, I think, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually, yeah, he says that, I'm buying the H35, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did. Because you're not going to get to enjoy this tomorrow, I expect, or the day after recording this video, I should say at least. You're not going to really ever get to do this apart from very special occasions, and it's going to be like literally the day after a patch where a new vehicle's been introduced. That was a bit of a snapshot. And actually, apart from the really good all-round armour, which, you know, the H35 is one of the few low tiers where it actually pays to angle. And if you're facing one, where it actually pays to know its weak spots. I thought this guy was just going to run away from me, by the way, and, you know, who could have blamed him? Because I was just being a complete, you know. But no, he was resigned to his fate, so, kudos to you, Stronek. You didn't try and run away and just, you know, yeah. Now let's look at the results of that, because, oh, yeah, so, Steel Wall, Spartan, oh boy, yes, Spartan, Top Gun, and Kolobanov's medal, because, yeah, I was alone for the last part of that match. 1,033 damage in a Tier 2 game. Let's just say that again. 1,033. And my XP, without premium, would have been over 1,200 at Tier 2. So, okay. And now we move on to potential damage received, which was, wait for it. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying wait for it. You've probably seen it on the screen already. I don't time the score screens to go with the what I'm saying particularly, which, you know, ruins the dramatic tension, but hey, I'm just so professional, right? 3,241. And this is on a tank that has 160 hit points, so yeah, I am wearing my troll face right now, but hey, how often do you get to do this? So, yeah, I think anything you call me in the comments is probably deserved, but I couldn't not show you guys this result just because, well, I just couldn't. It's just hilarious. And I had a few funny games, but this was the most hilarious by any means. And actually, this is my first Kolobanov's medal, and I totally did not deserve it. I totally didn't. But there it is. Anyway, yeah. Most of the time I don't condone this sort of thing, but today I will freely admit, a massive troll. So there you go. So if you liked this video, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe to my channel, and of course, as always, stay tuned for more.